led from the start and yeah, he took it at the end. So our girls, Eastside girls, massive effort from you girls tonight, today. You played with passion, you played with your heart. Proud to coach you girls. Yeah, we're going to take this loss and make it come back next year harder. For our sponsors, we'd like to thank all our sponsors, Triple C, High Power, and BK. Yeah, thank you. Without you, obviously we don't have a footy side, so a massive thank you to all our sponsors. See you next year. Thank you, Kim. Now it's my pleasure to welcome Leanne Barham, Competition Manager, to present the Best on Ground medal. And today's Best on Ground goes to number 2, Jenna Singh from Arnhem Bay. I'd now like to welcome our winning coach, Malcolm Hales, to say a few words.
Thank you everyone. Thanks for all the people here in the crowd watching. Thanks to Eastside. A tough, really hard game. We never thought we had to play until the umpire put his hand up at the end of the game and sitting there. So thank you. We always have negative messages next year. It's always great to play. The tougher the game, the better the game will be. I just want to say thank you to the local team, to Gavin, Leanne and Sue, people who've had the most to do this year. It's a hard season for lots of reasons, and I just have to say thank you from today on. I can also say thank you to our sponsors as well for everything that they've done for us. It costs a lot of money to put a community team on the field every week. I just want to say thank you. To all our supporters and all our people, I say thank you for coming along. Without you, we wouldn't have had all these people on the field today. There are special things to say about every single player, but I also need to say to people who help us get this team on the field. To Helen, our co-host, President, to Peter, who's our medic person on the day, and last year I forgot to mention him, so I have to make sure I get him in early, so thanks. Thanks to Andrew who comes in to help out. We couldn't get him without all the people supporting us, and I just want to say thank you for that. Can I also say to our girls, it's a courageous effort to be out there today, playing, putting your body on the line. Women's footy has come so far in the last 5 years. It's a pleasure to watch great players in both the clubs and all the other clubs in the competition. And today you couldn't but be impressed by the way the game was played. And just one more thing, I also would like to acknowledge Dr. Samuel Mustriazi, who was here at the match last year, and I know that many family members here, and I know that their hearts are still hurting. I want to say thank you for the effort you put in today. To the community mob, we couldn't have done it without you. To our runner today, Voya, and all our water carriers for the whole year, thank you. And it's such an honour to be part of your community and to be able to stand here and help you achieve something in life. But I hope you always will. Thank you. Georgina Rangers. Number 3, Taniqua Bush. Number 4, Tanita Bush. Number 5, Talisha Bernardi Brown. Number 6, Gabby King. Number 7, Taya Ulamari. Number 8, Ladisha Gordon. Number 9, Rihanna Ryan. Number 10, Juliana Karanauer. And Julie, if you could just stay standing up here, please. Number 11, and I don't know what we do without her, Janita Kingsley. Number 12, and I know the family's really proud, Doris Ulamari. Number 13, Tully Vlahovic. Sorry. Number 14, Latoya McCoy. Number 15, Natasha Todd. Number 16, Anna Marie Collins. Number 17, Amarita Wilson. Number 18, and a person who I dragged into play, never played football until this year, Mallory Thompson. Number 20, Rebecca Cooper. And been around nearly as long as me, Trafina Bush. Number 2, Jenna Singh.
Yeah, Harmony. Harmony. Yeah, it's cold. How's me doing? It's funny trying to watch you on the track.
Number 19, and one of our co-captains, Teddy Moore.
Now I'd like to ask the two co-captains come and have the cup presented to them by Leanne. But before that, we'll make sure Malcolm gets his medal. Welcome back to the 2024 SunCable BRFL Grand Final. May I ask if anyone who's parked behind another vehicle, can you please return to your vehicle and make sure people can get out? There are a lot of cars boxed in at the moment, so if anyone has boxed anyone in with their car, can you please return to your vehicle so that people can leave if they wish to leave? Thank you.
What's the new run out times? 15 behind.
Yeah, it's just 15 minutes back. But it's 1 year on there. So new starts 2:15. Oh, it's like when you rise to 19. So I have no idea. Yeah, all good. We haven't been able to check Ngukurr. We'll ask Trent to check for Camels, just make sure there's no changes.
Can I get up here? It's really hard for me.
There we go. That's one.
Oh.
them know.
If that's okay. As long as you're correct. Still practicing up? Yeah. I've got my laptop.
Mine's in my bag. Yeah. Do you want to do the open come back or something?
I can try. Do you want me to just do fucking photos?
Nah. What about something?
Leah just asked if you could just make the change the game time. 15 minutes. For 2:15, please.
All right, footy fans, we are not too far away from the start of the 2024 SunCable Big Rivers Football League Senior Men's Grand Finals. 12 minutes away. There has been a slight adjustment at the start of the match. 2:15 will be first down. So, just over 12 minutes away from first down.
Same setup.
Yeah.
They still want.
Can I get someone an umpire?
You good, Jeff?
Drop the banner? Just drop the banner and you've got umpires getting
We welcome today's officiating umpires to the field. Field umpires Aaron Crouch, Brett Stevenson and Dean Sullivan. Our boundary umpires are Adam and Ngukurr Morris, Michael Wellington and Sam Cunningham. And our goal umpires is Roland Brennan and our umpire of the year, Peter Buckland.
They're here.
we welcome to the field today minor premiers, Katherine Camels. Will be looking to make it back-to-back premierships, while the Camels will be looking to make it 2 premierships in 3 years. No doubt we're in for another fantastic grand final. The Big Rivers Tackling Indigenous Smoking program is sponsoring the grand final as a smoke-free event. Quitting the smokes is the most important thing you can do for your health. Yarn with your local health centre and commence your journey to quitting today. AFLNT would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we are playing on today. We acknowledge we play our great game on this land and the cultures of all First Peoples and their contributions to our nation and the contributions to the great game of Australian rules football. If you are willing and able, please be standing for the Australian National Anthem. We now have the captains of both teams in the middle for the coin toss. And BRFL legend and legend of NT footy Doug Kelly will now do the toss. Camels have won the toss and will kick to the Scout Hall end.
Good afternoon, footy fans, and welcome to AFL Northern Territory's coverage of the 2024 SunCable Big Rivers Football League Senior Men's Grand Final. We've got Katherine Camels taking on Ngukurr. This grand final features a captivating rematch between Katherine Camels and Ngukurr. Ngukurr, looking to secure back-to-back premierships, will be eager to avenge their last grand final loss. In 2022, the Camels defeated Ngukurr by a convincing 29 points, denying them the title and showcasing their dominance on the big stage. This season, the Camels, they finished top of the ladder. They are the minor premiers, demonstrating their exceptional form and consistency throughout the year. Now we're just moments away from first bounce here. Looking forward to it. My name is Tara Harris, joined in the commentary box today by Gavin May. Gavin, how are you?
Yeah, great. And what a great day it is down here in Katherine. The weather's brilliant, and it's there's a nice breeze heading towards the right of screen.
And we are off with our first bounce of the day. Beautiful tap there. It's played on forced. And good pressure there immediately. Good work there, trying to get the ball and surge it forward. Nice hands there, put under pressure early. Bit of a sling. And it looks like Robertson from Ngukurr might receive a free. No, it'll go Katherine Camels' way for holding. Camels there, early advantage there. Looking to surge this one. They are kicking towards the Scouts Hall end. Katherine Town end. That one surged forward. Robinson. What a leap. That is the best and fairest for the league. Joint best and fairest there with Ricky Walsh. Robinson looking for options. Opts for the switch to the centre. Oh, how is that effort there? Beautifully done by that Ngukurr in defence. Picked up there nicely.
Throw.
And it'll be Naramiah Farrell there. Just picked up and it'll be turned over straight back to Katherine Camels.
Just a throw there by the Ngukurr. A little bit of nerves in the grand final. So we'll see how we get going here. First team to score they'll settle their nerves, and that'll be a key change.
Ball goes in. Camels again flying high. Good pressure there. Ball goes into space. A few players after it. Looks like Ricky Walsh there. Snap in. Has it been cut off? Yes, it has. Beautiful cut off there from Ngukurr in defence. Opts for the switch and just catches Farrell off guard. And they will take advantage of this, and this will be their first scoring opportunity on the board. Minute 22 in.
As we said, those nerves are a key point there. Declan Campbell just wanted to move it on quick, but probably didn't raise the eyes far enough, and obviously the interception there.
Yeah, so they've lucky there. They've got out of it with a good centering kick. Coming in, first shot at goal, Lachlan Wareham. Wareham high kick goes through, and he's up and about it. What does the umpire say? Peter Buckland, umpire of the year, says yes, and that's got the Camels on the board.
First goal there for the Camels, so they'll settle some nerves, and it will slowly get a little bit easier. Those key transitions out of defence, so important, and to be able to chop one of them off, it's a really good start to the Camels game.
Yeah, just going through today, our umpire appointments. Field umpires for today's match, Aaron Crouch, Brett Stevenson and Dean Sullivan. Goals, Rowan Brennan and Peter Buckland. And then emergency umpire here today, Sam Cunningham. Got a few players to watch out for today, but we're back in the centre. Ball goes up. Robinson, massive fist. Goes forward under pressure there. Camels doing what they can. There was been a hold of the Guernsey. Yes, umpire's seen it. Umpire has paid advantage there. Just plucked out of the air. Beautifully done by Josh Carlin, regular of the side here for the Camels.
Well within his range here. Be kicking from 45.
It's a reasonable angle. Breeze has settled just a little bit, so he might have to give it a little bit more than he usually would here. Likely release it from the paint of the 50.
Aren't those lines looking beautiful?
Oh, very well line marked. Oh, it looks good. Is it going to reach the distance? Just across for a minor. So 1 goal, 1 behind, leaving 7 there. And Ngukurr trying to get on the board here. A little bit of a short kick does put him under pressure. That's Lingari. Lingari does well, takes a bounce there. Beautiful off the boot. Boosts that one in. It'll be a 2-on-1 high fly contest. No clear winner out of the contest. Looking good there. That looks like Curtly Silva. He's chipped it forward. Who's there? Who's available? Chopped off nicely in defence there by the Camels. Has he been chased down? Umpire's called play on. No, umpire's brought it back. Boundary umpire has seen it. Perhaps
just for a throw in.
It'll be a throw in. Good to see there, Gav.
So that'll be the key part of Ngukurr's game. That's where they've got the advantage over the Camels. They can take off, they can run and carry, and that's where they'll get ahead in the game if they get that first 5 steps away, and then suddenly it's 15 steps.
Someone behind us is clearly not very happy with that call, Gav, and then Colin threw it back there, but might have also not have got an icy pole from the canteen, so we'll see. Ball goes up. Good work again there from Robinson in the ruck contest. A lot of players around the football. Umpire's blown his whistle.
Throw it up.
So we are Ngukurr in their forward 50 here. Goal scoring range goes up. Well done again. Slammed to the ground by Robinson. Lots of players at disposal of the ball. Picked up there. Nice clearance made. They're going to surge this one forward, but read well. Just pushed back off the player. Lots of Ngukurr Bulldogs around the ball. Again, pick up there. Really nicely done by Thompson. Wrapped up under pressure. Ngukurr there, out in force. Tries to hand pass to himself. Just they're towing with the boundary line here. They've got to get it into some space. Opt for a high fly. Robinson and Kelly fly. It'll bounce into space again.
Tap forward there by Rose. It's just an advantage. Get that territory footy, getting that run in the legs going.
It looked like Walsh surging that ball forward. It's bounced in favour for Grack. Grack there hands that one over. It's a snap and just goes through for a behind. Wareham looking to get a second one on the board is robbed there, so it'll be a minor for Wareham.
Just a couple of rush kicks.
Yeah. See that Ngukurr's applying the pressure in that defensive zone quite well. That's good there. Great kick, well weighted. They've got a few players up the line here. I don't think it's come off the boot the way he would have liked, but there might be a clean-up effort here from Ngukurr. Yes, there is. It'll bounce into space. He's got to get there before the boundary does. No, it'll go over. We'll have a throw in.
So clean by the pick up there by Ngukurr. Just that's a key part of their game.
So we've got Robertson putting his hand up for the ruck contest. No, Kelly and Robinson will go for the ruck. And goes up, another win by Robinson there in the contest. Good snap across the face from Farrell. It'll go Kirtley, opts for a kick, goes into space. It'll be a matter of who can get their hands in control of that football. And he's run over the top of him. Good follow-up work rate there from Ngukurr in Gumbala. Again, bounces into space, doing what they can to pick that ball up. Doing well is Taylor from the Camels. Ball surged forward again. Ricky Walsh involved.
Good position there by Ngukurr. Read that well, number 11 there for Ngukurr. Edward Roberts.
Again, beautiful mark there, taken well by Lingari. Lingari surges that ball forward. It's a 2-on-1 contest. Well marked under pressure. You'd assume the mark would be paid to the Camels here. Yes, it is, and that'll be off the boot of Mitch Carlin. Carlin finds Robinson. Again, this year's best and fairest. Beautiful kick of the football. Beautiful hands again. Well taken there by Wareham. Again, one goal on the board already for him. Good defensive effort there from Ngukurr. Doesn't bounce. He does well to keep control of that football after just tireless, relentless defensive work from this Ngukurr back line.
It's been a game of defence so far. That last line of defence and that 30 metres out, they've been blocking those scoring opportunities quite well across the board.
And the thing about Ngukurr's pace is that they've actually got the freedom to flow freely with that ball compared to a lot of other sides. You can see Ricky Walsh under pressure with the snap. Oh, crowds up and about. Bang.
It's a ripping goal from that tight corner.
I want to say it was Walsh. It looked like 29. So it gets him on the board, and that is the best and fairest medalist for the league. So really well done there.
It's a great start. Robinson has been giving the Camels that first opportunity at the footy, winning most of the hit outs. So that's making their strong midfield, which they have, really strong low core to the ground. They get the ball in, and they're willing to get that hard ball, which has been a really good start for them. Yeah.
So be lining up against Lingari from Ngukurr for this ruck contest here. You see him. Bright lime green boots, goes up. Robinson maybe a fingertip to it. Bit of a scuffle on the ground. No clear winner out of the contest, doing what they can to get the ball into space. Again, he's been wrapped up. Umpire says that is mine. So we'll have a ball up. Only a few metres from the centre circle. Ball goes up again. Lingari. Robinson wins a hit out. Beautifully picked up there. It looks nice by Farrell. Again, just a heavy contest here. Hold umpire said that'll be mine again. Another throw up, about 5-6 metres from the paint to the 50.
Camels slowly scrumming it forward here midway through the first quarter.
Again, ball's wrapped up quickly. Ngukurr not taking any advantages, but a breakaway there has happened through Hersey. Hersey with the snap in. It's a high fly. No, cleaned up there beautifully. A nice kick out into space from Thompson. Picked up there nicely, but his hand passed it straight off. Umpire's blown his whistle, and it'll go to Ngukurr for a free. Just what the doctor ordered for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Chris Daniels just caught one a little bit high there as he was going down to get the ball. So really good opportunity for Ngukurr to find a target.
Oh, plucked. Absolutely plucked out of thin air. A beautiful mark. Goes into space and times it well. Good mark taken there by Carlin. Carlin there's got players in space. Ngukurr again with the numbers back. Floats. Few players in space. Oh, and he's just tipping, put it into his fingertips. He's played on, hand pass across. He's going to put Carlin under pressure. He's there for the follow-up, hand pass, smother!
Great 1%er there from Ngukurr.
Great follow-up effort from Watermara.
And so Camels did a really good job. Great mark by Wade Rosas, but just that lack of understanding on where they were with the play, and the pace of Ngukurr just put them under pressure.
As we do that, we see Robinson pluck that ball out of there again, moves it forward, doing what he can. Walsh, hand pass across, great hand pass. Snap off the side of the boot. Just goes through for a behind. Looked like that came off the boot of Lockie King, so just the minor for King.
Yeah, Lockie King back in back in Big Rivers footy after spending a year down in the Great Southern Footy League with Yankalilla.
Oh.
So he's come back looking a little bit better.
Jeremiah Farrell winning that contest straight up the line to Silva. Bounces into space, one-on-one, tapped over the top of his opponent. Beautifully done there by Daniels. Daniels has got time and space. Evades one, good body work. He's dobbed it. That has got Ngukurr on the board.
What a goal. Great way to get Ngukurr on the board, and it's a great way to, spark that.
That a phenomenal piece of work there from Ngukurr in terms of that tap over the head of the player. He knew, he kind of banked on his odds. He bet on himself that he would have the pace against that player.
100%, and that's where Ngukurr's footy is so exciting. When they back each other in, they tap it forward. They always believe in their teammates' ability to beat the opposition player.
And the establishment over the last few years of these teams is the growth in the competition and the growth of the education and the IQ in this play. For Ngukurr in the follow-up of the team out, I apologise I didn't catch the number, for the follow-up Shepherd to let his player go. There's that protection of your players, which is a big difference in terms of the IQ over the last few years.
100%, and that's just looks like we had a 666 violation there from Ngukurr, so we're away again.
So warning obviously there, just a change in the ruck there. Kaylin Kelly coming back in for Ngukurr against Robinson. It's going to bounce into space, be a 2-on-1. Looks like picked up nicely there. That is McKimmie. McKimmie there just hands it off. Done well to find a player in space in Seaton. Seaton launches it forward, needs accurate hands, just spills through the fingertips. Ngukurr again, numbers around the footy, wrapping up where they can, might find the boundary, manages to keep it in, hand pass centering, does well to find goal.
Just holding the ball there, just a really good wrap up.
Yep, see Ngukurr, really good energy here. Just
and 50.
And 50.
Yep. Just a little bit undisciplined play there. Just not getting that ball back immediately, and Ngukurr looked to really move it on quickly here.
And they're not mucking around with this football,
Camels are lucky there. They nearly gave away a second 50 by running in front of the player.
That's Tyzak Farrell there with the 50. Snaps. Has he done it?
2 in a row.
That is 2 for Dean Daniels in a row, and that levels this game out. 2 majors, the only difference of 3 minors there for the Camels. So 2-3-15 to the Bulldogs. 2 goals, 12, 3 points in it, heading into nearly the 14-minute mark here of the first quarter of the grand final.
And that's the beauty of Big Rivers footy. It can turn so quickly. You can move, the ball will move so fast, and you'll have the ball move, and there'll be scores all day. And
it kind of, it's a bit of a seesaw for the Ngukurr side. It's very similar for a lot of football sides, but the Ngukurr side in particular, they'll lift when someone lifts, but if there's no lift, they'll go back down. So the effort there from Dean Daniels in that first goal has absolutely lifted this side to just get it forward.
100%. The momentum really drives how they play down here.
Shift. Again, good hit, ruck contest there, won by Kelly, but it's Camels that have been able to flip it through the boot of Walsh. Does well to find a player on the wing. I want to say it's Carlin with the switch location. Yes, it is. Yep. So tough angle in these conditions with the breeze. So we'll see that he might be kicking against the breeze by the look of it. So he's going to have to give it a bit. See a few. He's got 3 players or so that have now flooded the square.
He's going to be kicking from about 45 here.
Goes high with it. Is he going to get across the line? Oh, good defensive work there. Umpire's called it for a minor. He'll have to go back.
Yeah. Peter Buckland, umpire of the year. He's not going to miss that one.
No, he isn't. He's a great egg. Old Peter Buckland, who gave a fantastic speech last year about just the last weekend at the Doug Kelly Awards night, just about the absolute honour of being able to umpire and being a part of this competition. So he's a good man. It's great to have a part of our umpiring elite. Ball comes in again. Farrell in space. Ball's found the deck. Umpire looks like his tackle's been paid. No, it's a high call. 50 hasn't been paid there, so we'll just have to reset. Just opts for a high chip kick. Player in space. Does very well there. Looks like he's found Robertson. Robertson, right boot. Floats into space. You're joking. Who is leaving him by himself? 2 goals to his name. Shrugs out of it. Does he get out of it? Finds a player in space. Hand passes under pressure. Ducking and weaving this Ngukurr side. Centering kick. It's under pressure again. He's wrapped him up. He's dropped it. Umpire's called it. It'll be a free. He's paid. Umpire has, apologies. Yes, it will be a ball up on the paint of the 50 for Ngukurr.
Great defensive pressure there from Ngukurr.
Uncontested Robinson fist in the air. Got a few players there. Oh! What's the umpire
High.
said? Yes.
Just a little bit higher.
So playing on there, Farrell, switch, kick, looks for a centering kick, does well. Very good effort there, marks spectacularly. That was Gerard Barr. Gerard Barr looks again and another mark. This is clinic football from Ngukurr. And
this is the ability that Ngukurr has, probably over other sides here in the Big Rivers. A lot of the club teams that come from Mount Bush, they have the ability to run really hard. Ngukurr also have this way of being able to slow down, set it up, and look for options, which is unique to Ngukurr's footy.
Yeah, big time. And you can see it's kind of paying off for them at the moment. They're keeping Camels in check. We know that the Camels are a powerhouse, and they're just keeping them in check for the moment. Ball goes in. Has he managed to get it through? Umpire says yes, and that looks like a goal on the board. I want to say it's Tyzak Farrell, number 6.
You're right.
So a goal on the board for them, and that puts them in front, 2 points. So Camels there, 2-4-16 to the Bulldogs, 3 goals, 18, and that's put them in front for the first time of the quarter. 17 minutes gone, first quarter.
And yeah, as I said, what a ripping way of just slowing it down, finding your targets, and that defensive effort, those second efforts, those hard tackles, do a really good job.
And just mentioning quickly here, just a change in the ruck. Lachlan Wareham coming in for the ruck for the Camels, moving Will Robinson into their forward. So it's just a switch of the tools there. No clear winner from the ruck contest. Camels doing well at ground level.
Well wrapped up by Ngukurr.
Yeah.
Wade Rose has had a bit of it so far.
Yep. And he's dangerous, you can see. He's a bit dangerous at ground level. Ball goes up again. No clear winner from the contest. Bounces favourably there for Kelly. Kelly taken off the contest. Might be cleaned up here by the clean-up crew. Just a little bit of a fumble. Ngukurr going to make him pay for it. It's risky. Daniel's lurking. Umpire's called to go to the Camels' way.
Yeah, just cobbed him a little bit high there as he came in, a little bit overzealous.
Camels here looking to go for a down-the-wing play. They've got players in abundance storming that side of the field. They've got Ricky Walsh as an option through the connect.
So Coach Fox has just got Camels to slow it down a little bit, just to break this momentum up.
Again, lots of pressure around the football. Ngukurr doing well with the recovery and just securing possession. Ball bounces into space, putting Gumbala under pressure. He's wrapped up. Has he thrown it? Tackle is beautiful. Beautiful tackle under pressure. Well done there from Camels. They knew that if they let him go any further, they were going to pay for it.
Yeah, 100%. Now they just look to chip it around. Now Fox, lots of experience coaching. When the momentum goes against you, he'll send his runner out, slow him down.
Yep.
Just get it, just break that momentum, and then slowly chip it along and trust that his players are going to be able to hit their targets and keep it rolling.
That's it. Just over a minute in the first quarter here to go. Camels, I can imagine, would like another goal just to keep them in front here, but Ngukurr, good control of the footy. Umpire's kicking that one back.
Yeah, just
beautiful
snuck
kick.
outside, yeah. Aaron Crouch played a fair bit of footy in his day, I'm sure.
Just looking, he's got the wrong kid on.
Used to play a fair bit of footy in the RAF team, so
great.
he's got a fairly good skill on him.
Ball goes up. Just plucked out of the area of the contest, falls through the hand. Try to soccer off the deck. Robinson involved, he's moved up from forward. Ball in space, that's Roses again. Turned over there by Ngukurr by the look of it. Yes, they're going to opt for a centering kick. Carlin. Daniels.
He's yep.
So just lost control of his footing here.
Yep.
Just 15 seconds left in the quarter. They've got to work here.
Chance here.
The high kick. They've got to defend well, which they do. Ngukurr bounces in space. There we go, good hand pass there. He goes for the snap. It has been touched. Oh, beautiful clean-up work there by the goalkeeper. Going to kick it into space, and there's the siren. That will end the first quarter of footy here. Massive contest of footy. Exactly what we would have expected to see out of this contest early in the piece. Just 2 goals, 4-16. Currently leading Ngukurr, 3 goals, 18. We'll be back right after this quarter-time break.
molong, walara molong. Nhắm bao giờ? Giữa rất là mạnh vậy.
Welcome back, footy fans. We are back with more action here from Nitmiluk Oval here in Katherine for the grand final of the senior men's competition here in the Big Rivers Football League. Now, the Big Rivers Tackling Indigenous Smoking Program is sponsoring today's grand final as a smoke-free event. Quitting the smokes is the most important thing you can do for your health. Yarn with your local health centre and commence your journey to quitting today. Gav, impressive first quarter of footy, neck and neck.
Fantastic first quarter, and it had everything that we expect to see in Big Rivers. The run, the carry, the great ball movement, and then Camels have their standard hard at the footy play that they always do. So it had everything you'd expect, and it's a really good start, and it's really neck and neck. There's no one who's really got on top in that last quarter.
No, look, I can't call a winner from this so far. Normally, you might have a little bit of an inkling, but just neck and neck, these two sides. So we're back in the centre here. Looking like it will be Robinson taking on Lingari again, perhaps. I'm just trying to notice. Oh, yes, it will be.
It is.
Ball will go up. Tap there, plucked out of the air by Robinson. He says, don't worry about me, I'll take it myself. Picked up off the deck there nicely was Roses. Kicks into space, doesn't bounce favourably there for his key forward. Again, that might have been high. Umpire says yes, it was. Umpire said, actually, no, he'll have a ball up. I didn't see the other arm, so ball will go up here. Pain of the 50 for the Camels. Ball goes up. Good punch forward there by Robinson. He's wrapped up quickly. He's done what he can to get rid of it. It's dropped there. Umpire's paid the tackle. So
no attempt to get rid of it at all. Just let go of it, unfortunately.
Camels here will have the option for an injection into their forward line off the boot of Thompson. It's a high kick. No clear mark from the contest.
no
the
real
bodies on the
crummers
deck
either.
there, doing what they can. Camels at the base of the deck there. And umpire said, that'll be mine, I'll have a ball up here. So, ball up. Again, Camels forward 50.
That defensive pressure's being a hallmark of the game so far.
Oh, big time. Again, in space, no clear. Again, a lot of scrum on the deck there. No clear winner from the contest. Just with a breakaway. Does well, Ngukurr. That's off the boot of Robertson. Robertson, it finds Daniels. Daniels, just
Another
a sharp
touch.
kick across the deck. Oh, tried to push it forward. Good recovery from the teammate. Daniel touches again. Left boot. Drops it. It's going to be on the paint. Beautifully taken there. Great teamwork there. Nicely taken by Hall. Hall drops it in, but goalkeeping there. Well done from this Camel side. They opt for the switch. Does well to find Walsh. Beautiful high kick, player in space. That looks like Roses, no. Perhaps Warner. Goes into space again. Robinson under pressure, does well. Take the mark. Hand pass, quicks over the top. His player wasn't paying attention. He's got to move fast here. He didn't even know he was up for it. Wrapped up quickly, does well to get it off the deck. Puts it in space. Robinson, good pick up there again. Sharply boots that one forward. Walsh is there. A few players are there too. Picked up there off the deck again. I want to say it was Thompson perhaps, but couldn't get an eye on the Guernsey. Go into space. No score recorded.
Yeah, Andrew Symes used all of his 150 games experience there just to recover his little mishap in the middle there. So
Yes.
and he still managed to get it forward.
He just was absolutely committed to getting that ball forward that he didn't think to look back, unfortunately. So they'll have the opportunity for a reset here. It's a shot on goal. Umpire's blown a whistle, though. So
Missed everything.
yes.
Camels are looking to come across goal here to get out of that, get it against that wind. But risky kick. But it's come over the top, which is fantastic.
Goes into space there to put Daniels under pressure. 2-on-1 contest. Picked up their hand pass over the top. Does well to find Walsh. Walsh, sharp kick forward, finds a player in space. And he's marked it under pressure. Great effort there. That was Carlin. Carlin centering kick. Beautifully done and just outmarks and outstrengthens his opponent. And it'll be Wareham. Got one goal on the board already, one behind. This will be an option for another major and to put the Camels in front. You can see here a few interchanges happening here.
It's a warm day and it'll be really important to make sure you use your rotations well.
Big time. So just taking his time here. Breeze just almost coming across the face of the goals. Takes his few steps. And he might have just out of the full. No, Mark, how's the clean-up effort there? Beautifully done by Robertson. Robertson opts for the switch. Goes down the opposite wing. Might be the intention. Nice chip kick. It's dangerous.
Oh, just held that kick a little bit too high there.
Yes, he did. So it again remains in the Camels forward. Plucked out of the air brilliantly there by O'Shea.
Ngukurr are doing a great job just, holding that defensive line against the wind. But, yeah, they're just not quite clearing it out of that back 50.
Yeah, they've got to do a little bit of work through the centre there to get some clearance, because what's going to happen is their defenders are going to run out of legs. So they've got to work hard on getting some good clean passage of play out of the centre. Ball goes in. O'Shea goes through, and that bang puts the Camels back in front. An absolute tug-of-war we have here for the lead of this game. Camels 3-4, 22 to the Bulldogs, 3 goals, 18, 4 points in it.
Yeah, as you said there, Tara, like the legs will run out, and that pressure point every now and again, if they really need to break it out of that 50 Ngukurr. But, they'll get there, and, it was really important to get these centre clearances.
Yeah. So we'll see what the switch-up is here. With Lingari in the ruck, I actually thought that perhaps Kelly was having more luck against Robinson in the ruck contest, but they're going to give Lingari just another crack at it here, just to shake things up again. Robinson only just changed once so far. Goes up again. Robinson may have got the hand to it first. Ngukurr there, looks like Kirtley Silva. Pushes that ball forward. Is cut off, but no clear winner from the contest. Bounces favourably there. It'll go into space. Is it gonna? Just through I think it's gone through
He's
for a
gone for a
major.
goal, yeah.
Bang!
Cedric Robinson just had a great pick up there, and that's where Ngukurr will be dangerous. If the ball hits the ground in their 50, they'll take the ball and they'll take on the defender and tap it through.
So brilliantly done there. Was it Cedric Robinson who put that through? Yeah,
Yep.
Fantastic work there from Cedric. And to be honest, a reward for effort. He's had a consistent work rate here and been an integral cog in the central machine for them to get that ball forward. So good reward for effort there for
And
him.
since Ngukurr's come back in 4 or 5 years ago, Cedric's been an integral part and a great leader for their club. So keeps doing a great bit of work for them.
He did it. He was impressive last year in the grand final, and he's going to stand up again today. Robinson again, speak of being very popular in today's game. Ball bounces into space. Ngukurr doing what they can to get the ball off the deck. Goes into space once more. Doing what he can. He's been wrapped up. What has the umpire said? He said, I will have that. Ball goes up. Oh, don't mind. Ngukurr gets one tap on it. Roses high. Booming. Kick. Underneath it. Taken beautifully there by Carlin.
Carlin's look really dangerous up forward, but he's just struggled to hit the scoreboard.
Yeah, so we'll see what he can get done here. Again, as he said, yet to score. He's had a bit of the ball today already, though, so we'll see what he can get done.
Ngukurr's been able to push him wide and get most of his kicks from a long way out. So yeah, but he's still looking very dangerous.
He comes in slowly. Camels using the time for the interchange. Goes in. Is it going across? He's happy with it. His arms up. What do we got? Rowan says yes too. Bang. And that puts Carlin on the board, and they respond back. Again, this tug-of-war between these two teams. Katherine now hit the front again. So, Katherine, 4 goals, 428 to Ngukurr with brilliant accuracy so far in front of goals. 4 goals, 24.
And Carlin finds his range. He's tough to stop. He's been a great goal kicker for Camels over the last little bit, and obviously plays a bit for Tars up in the NTFL. And he's going to be a really, if he gets on the run, that's a really bit dangerous man for the Camels.
Ball goes up again, bounces into space, favouring the Camels, surging the ball forward, does well to release it under pressure, needs a few high flyers there, doesn't get there, but Camels doing well with the clean-up, does a snap, you can see that's come off the boot of O'Shea, recent goal kicker. Again, lots of players around the football, umpires called play on, goes up again, one-on-one contest, no clear winner, hits the deck, Ngukurr working overtime, Farrell. A few players around the football, it's a deadly scrum. Might find the boundary. He's pulled that ball in. Might have hit him over the top. Not sure. Umpire says that's mine. It'll be a ball up.
Just a little bit of a panic kick out of defence there, Ngukurr. So whether they're getting a little bit tired, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
They haven't really been working a lot of interchange here. They don't seem to have a large bench. So they don't have the kind of muscle that Camel can flex.
Yeah, so you can have up to 6 on the bench here in the Big Rivers Footy League, and Camels are really making the most of it.
So, free kick has been found there. And I want to say, is it Carlin again? I'm just trying to get eyes on. It couldn't be further away from the commentary position if it tried.
Yeah, you're right. I think it is Carlin, but we might have to wait until we see he's back.
Hopefully he does a bit of a spin for us. Ball goes in. Snap across the face. Has he managed to get it through? No.
He's gone the old check side kick instead of the modern day snap, and I like that, but unfortunately it hasn't worked for him.
Yeah, that's why you like it. Here we go. So with the reset, Ngukurr looking for options. You can see they've got a few dangerous options here. Chris Daniels by himself on the commentary wing. Centering kick, does well to recover Cedric Robertson. Robertson again. Ngukurr with players in space. Launch that kick. Kelly. Oh, he's hit hard. He's down. Camels using it to their advantage. Play on's the call. Robinson surges the ball forward. Who's underneath it? Great take in defence. Beautifully taken there by Brian Joshua. Kelly is just making his way to the bench there. He did take a big hit in that contest there. Just a lot of bodies around the pack. Oh, Robinson doing what he can, but he was robbed of the ball, and it has found the boundary, so umpire will have a throw in.
I think Kelly will be right. Just lost a bit of wind, so
Yeah.
he'll come back, I'm sure.
So he's been integral in terms of ruck contest against Robinson. So I mean that Ngukurr will have to stand up, which he's doing. Ball goes up. Massive fist from Robinson. Ball's in space. Good pressure there from Ngukurr. Good surge forward from the Camels. Ball goes up. Few jump, high fly. He might get a free there. Yeah.
Just unrealistic attempt there, and umpires just might need to settle it down here.
So, yeah, good leadership there from, you can see Declan Campbell pulling them away. Let's focus on the game at hand here, boys. So, they'll get it cleaned up here and we'll resume play.
Always a lot on the line when it comes to a grand final. We don't get to play in them very often, so...
And it comes down to a lot of heart and feelings around the game. Everyone wants to take the silverware home. They've worked hard this season. It'll be Ashworth coming in, just touched across the line, so it'll be, I assume, a rush behind.
Yeah, looks like it hit the post, so it's going to be a throw-in.
So it'll just be a throw-in there. Umpire says, I'll have that. And to be honest, that's lucky for Camels there. It'll stay in their zone. Everyone's got equal access to this footy. Ball goes up. Good defensive work there, but he has come on his back.
Yeah,
so
he just pushed him on the back as he went up for the ruck there, so...
You see the intention, but can't do it in the ruck.
Another opportunity for Camels to get on the board.
Yeah. So it'll be off the boot there. I'm just trying to get his number. It looks like, is it? I want to say Wareham again.
Looks like it. Yeah, it is. He's put that one through as well. So
Wareham there. That adds another one to his tally for the day. Second goal on the board for him. Massive one, and it just extends that lead there for Camels. It kind of alleviates a little bit of the pressure that's been added. For the first nearly 13 minutes of this game, it's been an absolute tug-of-war at either end, and it's what we saw last week with Ngukurr taking on the Arnhem Crows. Probably one of the best games of football I've watched in recent years, so it'll come down to the wire, this one, if Ngukurr can keep control of this footy and keep cool heads.
Yeah, and there's obviously a decent breeze heading towards that Vic Highway end, so, you know, it's still quite close and a fairly good chance here. Looks like we've got a 666 violation here.
Yeah, too many down there. Ball will go up. Again, Ngukurr on Robinson. Robinson winning the tap. Rose is trying to fish it off the deck. Does well to find player in space. Walsh. So a free's been found there. I apologise, I was too busy watching the passage of play. So it'll be a free, I apologise, off the boot there of Farrell. Ball surges forward again. A lot of pressure on the deck there. Trying to get that ball into space. Just absolutely war-horsing that one through was Reese Hall. Ball goes into space. Beautiful kick there. Is it going to float? Will go over. You'd assume
out of bounds on the full,
You'd assume it will be put straight into the hands of Ngukurr here. Yes, it will be. So just retrieving the ball. Ngukurr here needs a good reset. Set some options up. Move this ball forward. They've got a few players in space. So we'll see what they can muster up here.
Just need to move it on quickly because Camels are pretty quick at pairing off.
They really are. Ball goes up. It'll be a bit of a pack. Ngukurr doing what he does. Does well to keep it in space. Rose is finding a hand to it. It's Hall under pressure. Holding the ball. So just fishing the ball there. Sam Cunningham, boundary umpire, throwing that one in. Ngukurr. He's got to work here, and he's found what he wants. He's giving a bit of a run. He'll go bang. He's gone short. Oh.
Good kick.
How's that mark? Positioned his body well, and Ngukurr knew where he wanted that.
Perfectly weighted kick by Ngukurr.
Yeah.
Against the wind, the wind's blowing pretty well, so kept it low, kept it really close to the ground, and Cedric Robinson, one of the stalwarts for the Ngukurr side, really skillful player, so see what he can do with it here.
So he's already got one to his name for the quarter. We'll see if he can perhaps get one more on the board here. Ngukurr need it just to keep a part of this game. Just going to go through for a minor in their first of the game, mind you. So it'll get into the hands of Camels. Good pressure across the board here from both sides. Camels playing phenomenal football. They opt for it wide. Walsh looking for it. He'll be under pressure, but God, he keeps his hand on that football.
Good pressure, kept it wide, and now the next one's going to be the key for Ngukurr to stop.
Yeah.
So they're starting to pair off, but there's a couple of Camels finding a bit of space in the middle, so be interesting. Oh, it's actually been called out of bounds.
Okay.
So there we go.
So this actually changes a lot of things. Keeps Ngukurr in that forward zone. There's opportunity here. No contest in the ruck. No one there. He's plucked it out of air. Umpire's blown his whistle.
Push, I think.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, push in the ruck contest.
Yeah, so Robinson there was just happy with a advantage play on, but he's been called back. A few players calling for it. A few players in space, actually. A lot of them surged in that defensive zone. Ball surged forward there, plucked out of the air by McKimmie. It'll bounce, and it bounces favourably there for Roses. Roses with a hand pass. He does put O'Shea under pressure. Finds the boundary.
Young Wade Rose has had a fair bit of it, and he's been, every time he's had the ball, most of the time he's actually been able to move it forward really well for Camels. It was one of the few times he hasn't been able to get it out.
I think that Ngukurr are playing the style of footy that Roses likes.
100%.
They're moving the ball the way that Roses plays football, so it's working for him at the moment. That looks like Walsh again under pressure. Wareham, snap. Is it going to go?
It's 3.
Wareham on the board is third. Huge. Pushes the margin out. Just that little bit further. Camels, 6-5-41 to the Bulldogs, 4 goals, 1-25. And you can see them just stretching this lead out, Gav.
Yeah, and every time Lockie Wareham's been able to get the ball, he's made the scoreboard. So he's been really instrumental up there for Camels. And Bobby Nunjabar, one of the best backmen in the Big Rivers League, has got the tough ask of trying to stop him. But the Camels, that's one of the hallmarks of their team. They've got 2 big forwards in Carlin and Wareham, and it makes it hard for them to defend against.
Yeah, big time. Ball goes again, surge forward. Ngukurr with all the work, trying to get done here to keep this ball clean. Hand pass over the top, well done there from O'Shea. Bounces into space, just doesn't bounce favourably. Ngukurr with the clean-up snap. Is it come off the boot? Yes, it has, and it looked like O'Shea with the follow-up effort there has just secured a goal.
Yep.
So O'Shea with the second one on the board for the quarter, and that just extends them again. Camels, 7-5-47 to the Bulldogs, 4 goals, 125. Just noticing a few different pieces here that they need to, that I haven't seen from. I had a bit of expectation from their captain in Kurtloo Silva, who I don't think is just lifted yet in terms of his presence on the field.
No, he hasn't yet, but he when he gets a chance, when he gets going, you got to be. He's hard to stop, but
yeah. But I think they've just got to get control of this footy off the ground at the moment. Camels are playing the style of footy that they want to play.
Yeah, and with Kurtley, Symes holding going Camels' way.
Yep.
Symes has been sitting next to Kurtley in those contests and getting that arm across and really blocking his run, which is showing his experience as well.
Ball goes up, Payne to the 50. Few people there. It'll go into space. He's just got to work hard. He slips under it. That's Campbell. Oh, he might take a run. Takes one bounce. Puts it on the boot, straight into the opposition player. He just thought he might get more off it. Oh, he dropped that one. Holding.
Holding. Just got him a little bit late.
Yeah, so it'll be a turnover there. Go back there, off the boot. We'll go off of Seaton. Seaton here, just maybe using the time to take a breath or two.
Making sure, only 30 seconds to go. He knows that clock. Umpire Stevenson's onto him as well.
Yes. High kick. There'll be flyers under this.
Bang! Good grab.
How was that? Sweet niblets. Phenomenal work there and a great grab by your mate, Ngukurr. The ball goes forward, under pressure.
It's what Bobby Nunjabar's renowned for, is a big tall defender.
I think he must have been attached to ropes or something. He hung in the air to take that beautiful mark. Camels surging forward again. Siren couldn't come any sooner for Ngukurr. So that'll end the quarter there. We're officially at half-time here. Really good contest for the first probably 13, 14 minutes of this quarter, where it was just neck and neck. Tug-of-war footy, 4 points in it. But last couple of minutes of this term, we've seen absolutely Camels run away with it. Camels 7-5-47 to Ngukurr 4-1-25. We've got third quarter action, and I've heard before that's a premiership winning quarter, Gav.
It is the premiership winning quarter, and Ngukurr have the breeze, so she's not over yet, and Ngukurr will be able to have have a really good opportunity to come back pretty hard here.
Here we go. So we'll be back right after halftime break.
So we're here on a Friday night for our NAB AFL Auskick, where we run a girls only option.
They get distracted, they do cartwheels, they hold hands. It just makes it a fun experience.
I like Auskick because I get to play with my sister.
My girls just love interacting with the other girls here. They love kicking the footy, they love learning the skills, and they love the hot dog at the end.
Yeah!
Welcome to Lajamano, ladies and gentlemen, for the Bush Wrestling Championship. The whole community has come out today to watch the champion fight the cigarette. And the fight began, ladies and gentlemen. Can he do it? Whoa, the cigarette pushing hard. Oh no, champion lost his balance. The coach giving a champ a nicotine patch. Let's see if the patch is going to work. That give him strength against cigarette for round 2. He's our smoke-free champion. Beat the smoke with the patch.
Munjo molong, walara molong. Yamba oja. Yuruk na manjay.
Can you feel the space between us? There's a tension in the air. I can feel the space between us. Won't you show me that you care? This could be so simple. All I want is to breathe easy. Do you want that too? Tell me that you do. All I want is to breathe easy. There's a lot to lose. Is it me you choose?
Munjo molong, walara molong. Yamba oja. Yuruk na manjay.
Cause I just wanna move, and you can go through. Yeah, that's me plus you. So tell me what we gon' do. Cause I just wanna move, yeah, you can come too. The party's done with the crew. So tell me what we gon' do. Cause I just wanna move, and you can come too. Yeah, that's me plus you.
Play your way. Sign up today at play.afl.
Welcome back, footy fans. We are live broadcasting here from Nitmiluk Oval here in Katherine, and we're here for the third quarter of the 2024 SunCable Big Rivers Football League Grand Final, the senior men's Grand Final. We've got Camels taking on Ngukurr. Massive contest of footy here, and the opening term and probably the first 13-14 minutes of the second quarter, an absolute tug-of-war between these two parties, but Camels just putting the foot down on the throttle a little bit in the last couple of minutes of the last quarter, and they've extended that lead. They've got around a 3-goal lead at the moment. Camels 7-5-47 to 4-1-25. What are your thoughts so far, Gav?
Yeah, so Camels got away with that breeze in that last quarter. Just couple of little passages, only 6 minutes of footy, and they managed to pile on 6 goals in that space. So now that now that it's Ngukurr's turn, they've got that breeze in this premiership quarter. It has died down a little bit though, but you know that Ngukurr get that momentum and suddenly they're back right in this match. It's only a small margin, and it's only going to take 3 or 4 minutes, and they're going to be right back in it if they get away.
That's right. So we've got a little bit of a change in the ruck here. Robinson doing a lot of it for most of the term. Looks like he's starting on the bench, Robinson. I can't see him on the field at the moment. So he'll go up here against Lingari. Lingari goes up. No clear winner from the ruck contest. Kirtley Silva takes possession of it early. Tries to get it into space. Picked up there nicely by Farrell. Farrell under pressure. Gets rid of it. No one. It'll go in space and be a free ball. Massive hit there. Beautifully done there by Daniels. It's in the Ngukurr forward zone. It's going to be turned over there by the Camels. It might be. It's a little bit of a tussle there in the pocket. Ball goes up again. No clear winner from the contest. He's taken off it. What has the umpire said? He's paid the tackle.
That intensity, Ngukurr's come out to play at the start of this third quarter. They know that the game's on the line.
Exactly, and so is that breeze you were mentioning earlier. Gav, has he taken the mark? No, he's not going to be paid.
He's chopping the arms here. So it's a free kick to Ngukurr.
So breeze in his favour. Robertson already one on the board to his name.
Cedric's had a good second quarter, and it'll be a great way for it to start this second half. We heard his name a lot in that last quarter.
Ball goes up. Beautifully done, and just what the doctor ordered for this Ngukurr side. It puts them within reach. The 2-goal deficit there to the Camels at the moment. So
well moved forward, and just a little error just from the Camels defence, just taking the arms in that spoil, and it's been a great start for Ngukurr, and that's the start they needed. They really need to get on that board, get that momentum rolling that way after that last quarter. And as I said, that breeze is starting to come back up, and away we go. Looks like we've got Robertson still off the ground too, so that could be a bit of a gap there. He's been so dominant in the ruck.
No winner from the contest. Ball goes up. It bounces favourably there for the Camels side as it surges forward. This is what I like to call a hospital kick. No, it's done well, defended well there by Ngukurr, but bounces favourably there for the Camels in the forward. Again, it's a tussle. What has the umpire said?
Throw that up.
That'll be his.
And you could just see in that kick that went really high, the ball held up a little bit, and it wasn't quite well read by everyone. So that breeze is going to be a big factor in this last half of the game.
Good ruck contest there, well touched. But will go into space. Robertson there, a little bit of a shoulder dip. Bounces forward. It'll go into space here. A lot of Bulldogs around the play. They've got the numbers. They're playing with fire here in that boundary line. Camels doing what they can to keep control of the footy. It does bounce over.
They're getting these numbers back, but they've just got to be careful. As you can see, Camels have a couple of players free right in the corridor. If that ball pops out, they're going to score quickly. So Camels, here they come. They're coming to man them up now.
Look at them. Ball goes into space. It's just a matter of picking this up cleanly and getting it on the boot. O'Shea looks well. He pushes it forward, finds Walsh. Walsh with a high hit. Hasn't been seen. Walsh there recovers well. So huge boot just to get a bit of clearing space. It's got to be taken well, and it is really well taken there. I was going to say, it looks like Kirtley. Kirtley goes into space, left foot. They've got to be clean here. They've got numbers, and good numbers free. They've got to create options here, this Ngukurr side. Get the ball running.
Just got a bit of spark about them here now.
They opt for a centering kick there. It's not read well, but Ricky Walsh is all over it like a rash.
He's played on.
He's played on. Take a bounce. Does well to get it off the boot. There was McKimmie. Done well again. Pushes that one forward. That was Roses. It'll float. Good defensive pressure there from the Bulldogs. 4 Bulldogs available to take it. Good defensive pressure there, but it looks like McKimmie will come out on top. Yes, he does. Snap across the face. No one there to pick it up. Bulldogs kicking in danger, might be called. Yeah, so it's a risky one to do there, but the rule's there for a reason. So we'll have a shot here on goal for the Camels.
And this is set up by McKinney here, reading the play really well here on the grandstand wing. Just waited and held his run to turn a 4-on-1 into something that he was able to take advantage from for the Camels. So it was a good bit of play by McKinney there.
Yeah, and it was a sharp kick, wasn't it, Gav? Straight into the centre of that top of the 50 as we got Seaton taking a few steps in here.
Must be a decent kick against the wind.
Yeah, he's going to have to give it something. He gives it a whack off his right boot. It's going to drift.
Kept it low. Did everything right, but just didn't hit the right part of the scoreboard.
Yeah, so just the behind the minor there. Ngukurr with control of the football again. Just looking for options here. Camels doing well to limit them. Ball goes high. They've opted
Gone the
for
torp.
massive torp. Put it forward, it'll bounce. Again into space. To sea of orange there as he moves this ball forward. Sharp kick, well cut off by the Bulldogs. Ball bouncing to space again.
Backed himself.
Looking good here. Right boot, just looking to make moves, but a whistle's blown.
Downfield. So he's just took him behind and played advantage.
He's pushing this ball forward. He's got time and space. Is it going to go through? Yes, it does. Oh, and the pleasure of holding that Guernsey and pumping it. How good is it? Ngukurr, another one on the board, and that gets one through there for Jimmy Hall. Makes him a goal kicker. Good even distribution today of goal kickers for the Bulldogs.
As we see the danger man in the ruck, Will Robinson's come back on the field. Mal Fox, the coach, has obviously realised that they need to get him back on the field, try and stop this momentum Ngukurr's building. But that was set up brilliantly back here by Daniels. Worked really hard after that. Very territory torp out of the goal square.
We know that. I mentioned it before. Ligari just hasn't had the edge over Robinson. Robinson's just been so dominant in this ruck contest today. So we'll see what he can muster up against him as the ball goes up in the centre. Ball goes up. Even contest out of there. It's wrapped up quickly there. Is it just a matter of getting it into space, which is what Daniels was trying to do? Camels read it like a book and they surge that ball forward into space.
Oh, what a ripper!
That was phenomenally read.
Great mark there. And he's young Ngukurr again?
It does look like it, and he's set himself up well. And you're right, Gav, it is Wareham. And this will be his fourth goal if he manages to get this one through. He's had 4 scoring shots today, 3 goals, 1. We'll see what he can muster up here. He's set himself up in a good position. Again, 7 goals, 6, 48, leaving 6 goals, 1, 37. 11 points in it. Does this make it more? Oh, it has drifted. A little bit of a saving grace there for this Bulldogs side, just keeping that margin still within reach.
See that so regularly. Someone takes a ripping mark like that and then they just don't quite finish it off.
Yeah. So we'll see what Bulldogs can muster up here. They've got a few players loose. They opt for something here just on the edge of the centre square. Roses involved. It'll go high. Again, we've got a 3-on-1 contest. Who's got it? Picked from the bunch.
Cedric Robinson
done.
Again.
It'll go into space here. Who's going to read it best? They've cut each other off.
There's numbers there, though.
They've got to pick that ball up and get it into space. Use your options, boys, and create space. Bounces. There's a whistle being blown. Umpire's called a throw. So it'll go here to Ngukurr, I believe. Straight off the boot there of Farrell. Robinson, there he is. He's come back on. He's come back on and he's put himself back in charge again.
Just picked it off. He's going to slow it down here, look for a target.
Look at him directing traffic where he wants it to go. He's got a game plan in mind here, Robinson. Ball goes up! Just through the tips there of Wareham. Ngukurr, centering kick, does well. How's the take? Beautiful take from Warramurra.
They'll go sideways here. Yep.
So they'll go straight down the line there, keeping control of the football. Bounces. Farrell does well, but is just overrun by the Camels' strength. Picked up nicely there was Carlin. Puts it on the left and just extends that lead. Carlin, another major, gets him 2 for the game so far.
Turnover in the centre of the field. It's such a dangerous area to have a turnover. So you're seeing there that kick just didn't quite hit that target, and it just gave the Camels a sniff and where they could drive in and run through the ball there. So unfortunately for Ngukurr, that just extends Camels' lead a little bit further. But they're certainly given a red hot crack this quarter, and they're still +1 in this quarter so far.
And you can see the diversity in play, of style of play that Camels have. in terms of being able to play structured football and reactive football, right? Like, they are a really structured system, the way that they lay out in the field and get done what they need to. But the reaction to errors is what saves them.
Absolutely, and they go. They'll go for that hard ball where there's an opportunity, and then they'll make the most of it. Similar to what we've just seen then.
So we can see here, just comes off the boot of McKimmie, scurried into space. Ngukurr, numbers around the football. Hand passes off, beautiful! Umpires called it a goal, and that gets Seaton on the board for a major.
And again, those bit harder pickups, that a bit harder at the footy, and that's where Camels have always excelled down here in the Big Rivers Footy League. So they've got that, they have that strength, they have those bigger bodies, and they do a fantastic job.
And you can see here, they just good control of the footy. You can see here there's a meeting of the minds happening in the forward zone, in the back zone for Ngukurr. Just a discussion there, maybe a shift of the game plan, maybe work out what's working, what's not working, because they need to stop the bleeding. They need to make sure they keep control in this zone and surge that ball forward.
That's right. And, the Camels have been able to come back from Ngukurr's ripping start of this quarter and just keep that lead where it was at half time. So now it's what can Ngukurr do to respond again?
Ball goes up, massive ruck tap from Robinson. Picked up nicely, finds Roses. Roses with a chip, kick in, clinic football. And
Alan with it again.
Massive, and I can see here there's an integral interchange that I was mentioning earlier about the way that Caelan Kelly was shaping up against Robinson. He's been off for a lot of the quarter. He looks like he's lining up on the interchange bench now to come back on. So this is an integral swap for them.
And, Camels have, since Robinson's come back on the field, Camels have been able to get that ball forward once again.
So we'll see what happens, what they can muster up here, the Camels, if they can extend that lead a little bit further. 2 to his name, Carlin. Could this be 3? Takes a few steps in. He's got a few players flooding the goal square. Just a slow march in, takes his time, snaps it. It might drop short. Yes, it does. It'll go through just for the behind there. Ngukurr will get control of the footy.
He's just tried to kick it that little bit too hard there, and just that ball drop didn't quite drop as nicely as he would have liked.
And I think, again, as you said, Gav, has got to give it some. The wind is not in their favour. They go for this straight down the line here. Beautiful mark taken there by Brian Joshua. Joshua there sees something he likes in Kelly. Kelly just punched out of the way, and brilliant work there from Adrian Roses. Receives a nice little high five from the teammate in Mitch Carlin.
That's the key. Whilst they're against the breeze, that's what Camels need to do. They need to hold it up, keep it low, keep it moving forward.
Punch again. Ruck contest won by Robinson. Robinson puts it into space, and it's found there nicely. Bounce, will it go? Good pressure there, 2-on-1 contest. You can see there's Carlin in there again. Plucked out of the air, and just time and space was Thompson. Goes for a centering kick. Just spills the mark a little bit, and he's under pressure. Does well to get it into space. Picked up off the deck there was Thompson. Robinson by himself. Who is leaving that man lonely? Goes into space again. Looks like he's found Thompson.
Robinson's playing that real traditional kick behind the play role of a ruckman.
He's kind of got that little Riley O'Brien from the Crows going about him, where he just hangs back and is just that kind of key man to stop the flow. Ball goes on again. Great boot. It looked like Jeremiah Farrell.
He's going to get it again.
There he is, Robinson again. Just absolutely direct, a conductor, if you will. Sergio says, don't worry, I'll do it myself. Has a mark of that footy. I think he grabbed both ends of that football in his hands. So it'll get him an opportunity to get on the board again here and extend that lead. It's almost getting, is it unattainable for Ngukurr? The way that their strengthy side, Harry McKimmie, lining up for his first.
Kimmy's really come into this game. He's really grown into it in that second quarter, and he's still got a lot of it in this third quarter.
Oh, is this going to get through?
He's put it through the middle.
Before it even looked like it was, his teammates were up and about. Harry McKimmie on the board for his first major. Katherine Camels, 10 goals, 8-68, leading the Bulldogs 6-1-37. Again, Bulldogs reigning premiers coming into this game. And we have the Camels, who were minor premiers for the home and away season. They've just got so much control over this game at the moment, Gav.
Yeah, 100%. They're building that wall really well. They're dropping a couple behind the kick. They're reading where the ball's going to land with this win. They're adjusting to the conditions really well, and it's making a big difference. And Robinson up against Keelan Kelly again here.
This is the matchup I've been waiting for this whole quarter, Gavin. Ball goes up. There he is, Kelly. Got a good hand to it, but the follow-up work rate from Robinson was spectacular. He's pushed off the play. Umpire hasn't seen anything that he wants to whistle on. Yes, he has. That'll go Ngukurr's way by the look of it. Yes, it is. These boys have got to flood forward to create options. He does have one short, which he finds nearly on the paint of the 50. He's done well. They need something here, and it'll have to come off Jarugba. Oh!
What a goal.
He's up and about, and he deserves it.
That's what they need.
100% so. And that's, you know what, straight off the boot there and just getting control of the football, changing the momentum and bringing a new style of ruck into this against Robinson, where maybe it wasn't the complete outset that they wanted from that ruck tap. Just changes the look of how the football's coming out of that centre bounce.
Just gave him the opportunity. So Robinson's been giving the Camels midfield a really good first crack all day. So Keelan was able to get his hands on that. Even though it wasn't a clear clearance, it was enough to bring the wings and those fast-running players from around for Ngukurr into the play.
Ball goes up again. Pretty even contest. Probably preferred
well read by
Robinson.
Curley.
Ball goes forward. Ngukurr's in space here. Hand passes over the top was Farrell. Who's there? Ball's there. You can see it's Camels doing their best to get it out of there, but good clean-up method in space. Again, Ngukurr with the football. Drops that one in. Oh, Robinson. What a day out that man is having. Does well. Plays on quickly. Looks to find O'Shea. O'Shea just spills the mark. O'Shea under pressure. No whistle blown. Umpire says that's mine.
Robinson just getting in front of Nico Farrell there, who's one of Ngukurr's stronger, taller players, which Ngukurr obviously a little bit smaller than Camels. So yeah, it's well done that he's been able to drop in and he knows where to fall and fall in place.
Taken nicely. Beautiful kick, and perhaps making their first debut on the field for the final. I would have seen this mullet before, Gavin, in today's contest.
Yeah, he was in earlier before.
So we've got Warner, Tristan.
Yeah, he's been a forward for the Camels for many years and usually a decent kick. So we'll see how he goes.
So Camels coming off the boot of Warner here. He's in range. Oh, it looks good and he's hopping about it. So are the rest of the Camels boys. That extends that lead for them again. Just making it just that little bit more difficult for Ngukurr. 11-8-74 leading Ngukurr. 7-1-43. There's a few key interchanges here that I look are happening. Lingari struggling to get back on. He's waiting for players for the interchange. But I'm not sure who he's looking to change with. Bringing Lingari on, they could use that extra height, Gav, this Ngukurr side.
Yeah, 100%.
Keeping Kelly on as well.
Yeah, it would be a good move. Like Keelan Kelly, previously when he's played for Northern Walpurgis, he's been a really key defender. So you could use him further back in defence as well.
Kelly wins the hit out there. Bounces a little bit favourably there for Farrell. Doing what they can to get it in space. Rosas having a day out. Does find a player in space. Whistle's been blown. Swing tackle.
Bringing it back. Play stopped.
So that'll go back to Rosas. Rosas here looking for options. He's got a few. Ngukurr there just trying to shut them all down. The longer he waits, you can see we have...
I'm going to go long down the line here.
Yeah. High kick. Who's there? Good defensive pressure there. Whistle's been blown again.
Off hands there. Katherine Showgrounds is quite a wide oval, being a multi-purpose arena, so she's really deep out there on that far wing, and they're looking to try and make the most of it.
Umpire Sam Cunningham with the ball up. Again, Kelly on Robinson. Robinson with an absolute fist. Pushes that ball forward, but it's switched right back again by Ngukurr in defence. Lots of players around the football. It's an absolute shambles.
Tough footy there, and Umpire Sullivan's just going to take control of it here.
Yes, he is, and he's doing a great job of that. So, cleaning up the game here. Who's going to get the ball? Looks like it'll go to Ngukurr.
Yeah,
That's what they needed. These players have got to spread right out to and create options. You can see down here, coming off the bench, Roberts was screaming for it. Ball goes forward. Again, it just might be wrapped up. Is he taking him high? No, umpire says that's mine. It'll be a ball up again. You can see just tempers getting a little bit touchy here.
Ricky Walsh there did a mountain of work to get back to spoil that footy there.
Ball goes up. Robertson with the tap. Goes into favours Roses. Ngukurr with the numbers around the football. Again, just the amount of effort this is taking and holding.
Go on Camels' way.
So it'll go back to Camels here, an opportunity for them to surge forward. They do have plenty of numbers around the football. A few players unmanned. Ngukurr here need to... There's a switch option available here. You can see on this side of the field with Donchi. Oh!
Quite get hold of it.
And there it is. That is the siren. So just a little bit there. You can see tempers flaring just a little bit there. So we will come right back after the ads.
Molong, walara molong. Nyamba aja. Yuruk na manjai.
Welcome back, footy fans. We are live broadcasting here from Nitmiluk Oval in Katherine for the fourth and final quarter of the SunCable Big Rivers competition for 2024. The final quarter that will be played as a part of this season. And what a ripping game it has been so far. Even contest in the first half, third quarter, you can see there by the scoreline, Camels just itching away. So we'll see what Ngukurr have been able to muster up over the break here. Camels 12-8-80 to the Ngukurr 7-1-43. Again, it's been an absolute privilege to be partner and sponsored by the Big Rivers Tackling Indigenous Smoking Program as a smoke-free event. Quitting the smokes is the most important thing you can do for your health. Yarn with your local health centre and commence your journey to quitting today. Ball goes up. Umpire might call that back. Yes, he will. So we'll have a ball up instead. Gav, good third quarter of footy.
Yeah, great third quarter, and Camels really put the pressure on, but anything can happen in Big Rivers footy, and Robertson has really got it out here to start the quarter.
Ball goes in. You can see it's into space there. Can Ngukurr take advantage of it?
One behind.
Just through for the behind there. But they need majors, this Ngukurr side, so we'll see what they can muster up here. They need control of this footy, and a phenomenal ruck tap from the centre there from Kaylin Kelly, as we see what Camels can do to get this ball out of defence. Educated bounce. Ball goes up. It might be really nice for Farrell. Yes, it is. Farrell there looking to surge that ball back forward. A few numbers around the football. Did find the hands, but just came out of the pack. Hand pass well. Kirtley Silver. Little bit of lightning. Will it go through?
Not quite.
Just through for a behind.
First touch Kirtley's had for a while, and it's the type of player that can get Ngukurr up and about.
Yes, he is. We discussed that just during the break about how we haven't seen a lot from him as of yet, so something we'll want to start getting going from Kirtley. So we'll see if he can perhaps lift this Ngukurr side. He's their captain, and he's electric when he gets a hand on that football. Good movement of the ball there from Camels. Camels surging down the opposite wing. Nice, good pressure there from Ngukurr to keep that ball in play. Dunn picked up there nicely by Daniels. Daniels centering kick, and it's cleaned up there by the clean-up crew in the Camels. Centering kick player by himself was Thompson. Thompson there looking for options. Ngukurr minimising them. Finds Robinson all by himself. Robinson again looking for options. Opts to go straight down the line. It'll be a contest. Beautifully taken there.
Really well read.
How good was that? And that's Declan Campbell.
Just read that nicely, and he'll probably end up going down the line here, I would think, into a contest.
We might go. Yeah, here we go. He takes the bounce. Bang. He'll push that forward. Robinson. Just a magnet to that ball. He needs to be careful there. That player just run across him to take the mark. So got to be careful not to give anything away here, Ngukurr. Robinson, short kick, finds Roses. Roses has a player on the wing, available. Two players. They've got a running play there if he opts to take it. One there, and he's got to connecting players along the opposite wing. He might go straight down the line with it. Ngukurr have looked to man up. Straight down the line. Might overshoot the hands. Phenomenal grab. Fantastic grab by Mitch Carlin.
Going now.
Roses. Boost that one high. Waste no time. Oh, try to get plucked out of the air by Ngukurr in defence. It's just been wrapped up. I feel umpire will have a throw up there.
Yeah, this will be Dean's ball. He'll throw him up. Just Camels slowing it down, making sure, taking the sting out of the speed of Ngukurr.
Ngukurr there looking to get control of the footy. It'll be kicked through. Surely won't be called deliberate there. He's done what he could to pick that ball up. Made very good effort. He'll look to move the ball quickly here, but it's just about which side he's going to go. A lot of congestion on the opposite wing. Goes down the guards. Could be turned over by Roses. Yes, it is.
Well read. Wade Roses. He knew exactly where that was going.
And this is a good reward for effort if he goes to get this one through, to be honest. Massive effort all day.
He's going to have a kick from 55, but there's a little bit of a breeze. It's gone a little bit, but, there's a great opportunity here.
So one major on the board already for Roses. Roses coming in for his second. Might drift through for a behind. Still in play.
Crumbed up.
Oh, it might have been. What's the umpire saying? It looks like
it's
a goal.
Yep.
Fantastic follow-up effort there from this incredible Camels side. There's a reason they were this year's minor premiers, and I want to say that actually adds another goal. Was it Josh Carlin?
I think it might have been a Carlin, and I'm not quite sure which one though.
There's just so many players before him. I was just going off who was high-fiving the most fellas.
Yeah, Wade Roses just tried to kick the skin off the footy, but didn't quite make the distance. But well crumbed by Camels there. They were there, ready to go. I think they knew that their teammate was probably pushing his distance there.
So we're back in the centre. Kelly on Robinson. Ball goes up. Robinson wins the tap and finds his player ready and available. Just over the top of Ricky Walsh's hands. He's under pressure, releases it in time. Good hand pass finding the hands of Seaton. Seaton goes out wide, and it's a defensive pressure of Ngukurr that just gets that ball over the boundary. So we'll have a throw in.
Camels linked that up really well and look like they'd be, something that they're well drilled on is getting that ball out wide there, but just couldn't quite take the mark there, and good defensive pressure by the Bulldogs.
Ball goes up again. Few hands to the footy. Camels with control. Ngukurr looking to get that ball out in space. It'll be Farrell. Farrell doing what he can, but he's wrapped up. It'll be a holding. Farrell says, I'll have that quickly. And he pushes that ball forward. Surges it forward into space. It'll bounce. Does it? Is he going to get it before the boundary does? No.
Great idea,
lead it into space. He's got the chase.
He had Jakey Farrell there taking the lead there, but just didn't quite. Ball was a little bit quick for him, and just
they were lucky
tumbled out of
there.
bounds.
They had a boundary umpire in the right position there to make sure that ball wasn't called deliberate. So ball goes up again. Robinson up against Kelly, plucked out of the air and surged forward on the right boot. Pushed out of space was O'Shea. Good defensive pressure. We've got 4 blue shirts. Goes forward, finds a player in space. Hand pass, great read of the football. Just goes out of touch there. He may have moved the footy too quick. Umpire looks like he said that'll be mine.
Robinson, he's playing some sort of game, right? He's been a great pickup for Camels this year. He's obviously come across from east side, and he's slotted right in, and he's looking like he's having a brilliant game today.
That he is, and the ball surges forward again. Nice clean passage of play here from Ngukurr. Surging that one forward, was fresh off the boot of Roberts, but cleaned up again. Great defensive effort there. Nice pick up from Brock Reynolds. Reynolds himself featuring in a lot of NTFL football. Ball surges forward again into space. Risky to take the bounce, but gets rid of it in time. It might found the boundary here. No, but it's picked up there beautifully and read well by Roberts. Roberts surging that ball forward, trying to find an option. Cut off again.
Brock Reynolds. It's been really, really important back there in defence. I don't know. He's done that 4 or 5 times today, those intercepting marks.
Really well done. Ball goes up again. Into space. Ngukurr with numbers around the football. Robinson involved again. There's a chip kick over the top, looking to find.
Oh, got hands to it.
Interesting, as I wasn't sure because he didn't take the mark, but no umpire call. Players are on each other. They're just a pack of players after this football. There'd be 20 men around that single football right now. Half the field of players down there. You can see that Camels are not saying we're winning yet. They are not taking any inch of this lead for granted.
No, definitely not. And you can see some of the fatigue coming into the players. They're slower to get up, a little bit slower moving, and that's going to be a key part of this. But it's ripping last quarter here.
Huge. So we'll have the reset. Ball will go up. This is opportunity for Ngukurr to shine here to get one back on the board. Ball goes up. Contest here again. No clear winner from the football. A few players around it looking to get a hand on it. Camels working overtime in the clean-up, trying to get that ball out of their defensive zone. A few players there again. Good pressure. He did drop it, and a free will be paid Ngukurr's way. Reward for effort there. So we'll have coming to take that ball, Junior Jaragba. He's already kicked, by the look of it, 1 today. Could he slot a second major?
Big kick.
And he's working against the breeze here, Gav.
Yeah, 45.
Oh,
he's got onto that one.
No, Chloe. We were more nervous than he was about that game.
He knew what was going on. He knew he was going to kick it.
He backed himself in, and God, that's exactly what they needed, this Ngukurr side. So they'll add another major to the board here. It reduces that margin, keeps them very much a part of this game, but they need a little bit more of that action to stay a part of this game. 13-8, 86 to Ngukurr, 8-3-51.
11 minutes to go, so they're going to have to really push hard and make sure they keep going hard here. So they're not out of it, but it's going to take some doing.
They're going to have to dig deep here, Gav.
Very much so.
So lining up here. Kelly keeping this spot for the Ngukurr in the ruck against Robinson. Goes up. Pretty even contest there. Hands for the footy was Camels first. Looks like Carlin picking that one up. Hand pass over the top. It'll bounce into space, but he's under pressure. Hand pass is under pressure, and it favours Ngukurr. Ngukurr just trickles over the boundary line.
Ngukurr's keeping the pressure on, even from when Symes grabbed it out of that midfield there.
Yep.
They were forced to go backwards. That defensive work by Ngukurr really forced them backwards there, and they've still kept the ball going forward, even though they didn't have the ball in their hands.
See the Suns not favouring the ruckman here. Beautiful fist forward. Farrell just
Well
plucks
read.
it, reads it, puts it in the centre. It's a sea of orange down there. Oh, Kirtley. Ball goes into space. There's players there. Oh, head over the footy. They've got to be careful here. Umpires said that's mine. That'll be a ball up again.
Great call by umpire Karach there.
Very well done. And to keep that ball in control, fast-flowing game. Ball goes up again. Oh, just stop, brick walled him. Goes into space. Robinson not happy. Hands in the air. Bounces again. He's tackled off it. Umpire says hold. So just what they need, this Ngukurr side. Just a fortunate call.
The Camels are getting a lot of players behind the ball here, so they've gone a little bit defensive in their mindset, which always opens the door for the opposition. Just gone on, didn't quite go over his mark there.
No, so Campbell lining up for a major. Hasn't got one to his name yet today.
Very big kick.
Huge screaming from both sides here. Oh, he's going to float it. Oh, it's just about who can pick this one up and get it into space.
They've kept it down there. They've forced that stoppage Ngukurr here, so they're keeping themselves with that chance of scoring down here. So they, even though Camels had the numbers, they were able to really tie it up there.
9 minutes left in this season. Ball goes up. Who's there? Camels first to the football. Kirtley taking off it. Again, numbers around the footy. Camels working to do what they can to get this ball into space, which they are. They have a bit of run here if he takes it. Shoots it long. Taken and cleaned up there beautifully. Very well done by Farrell. Farrell slows it down, takes a breath. Exactly what this Ngukurr side needs. He does well to find Campbell. Campbell straight down, looking to centre the ball a little bit. Beautiful take. Phenomenal mark, and just what they needed, this Camels side, to keep control of this game, because it's starting to get a little bit electric from this Ngukurr side.
And they're just that defensive sort of mindset with Camels to keep that door open.
Ball goes up. Bounces into space. Ngukurr's there, and if they do this right, they've got time to get this ball forward. He's got to take a bounce. He's got to do something. He's had it in his hands. It'll drop.
Kinney.
Oh, phenomenal! Ball bounces in space. Goes.
Daniels.
You're joking, Chris Daniels. Wow, and that was all from that follow-up effort. That was an easy pluck out of the sky for that Camels player, but Ngukurr said no. Like, they rolled that ball forward. They followed that momentum through.
100%. And that's going to keep happening whilst Camels keep this mindset of protecting their lead.
Slowing down.
They're going to have to try and attack.
They've got to be aggressive.
They're dropping people behind the ball, and they're just going to keep getting peppered by Ngukurr, and in the end, the ball's going to get through.
Yep. So we'll see what they can muster up here. Again, they're unchanged in the ruck. Robinson working like an absolute weapon all day for this Camels side. Can he bring them a premiership up against Kelly? Kelly wins the ruck tap, bounces into space for Kirtley. Kirtley taking off play. Play on's the call. Walsh sends that one across the face. Is it going to favour Farrell? Oh, no call made. Bounces trying to soccer it off the deck. Camels surging forward. Tackle. It's going to bounce there. It's going to favour Ngukurr. You can see the crowd getting up and about. Looks like take nicely. Cedric has had a day out. Cedric pushes that ball forward. It hasn't come off the boot the way he would have liked, but it might give an opportunity to get some players forward. Just rushes over the top of the footy. Does well to keep control. Umpire's blowing his whistle. It'll be a free to Camels. Camels here.
They're going to go down the line, but they need to make the most of it.
They do, but you can see the Ngukurr, the blue Guernsey's flooding that zone. High, beautiful pick.
Good mark.
He just picked his pocket. Really well done there. I want to say that was Farrell again. We'll bounce into space here. It's just about who can get them. Oh, as he dropped it, umpire calls play on.
Yeah, no prior opportunity there.
Ball goes forward again. Ngukurr surging forward. It'll keep going. Again, opposite wing, centering kick. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, great smother.
Go again.
Second
He'll go
effort.
again.
Second effort.
Holy Dean Daniels. Third major for the day. Oh, I feel ill, Gavin. We have 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this season, Gavin. And Ngukurr, they're scaring me.
They're on the warpath. They're on the march. They're on the march. And as we said earlier in the day, when a team like Ngukurr, and Ngukurr are really good at this, when they get their momentum up and kick those goals, they are really good at scoring. And, you know, there's a big change in interchange at the moment.
We've just seen who's been really influential in today. You know, he's not a showman, but that Jeremiah Farrell in like absolutely getting it done today. So another 666 warning, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So
two Camels. So now it's a free kick. So
see, this is when Ngukurr can't let themselves down with this silly little stuff.
That's right.
Huge booming kick from Robinson. Flies. Ngukurr there to clean it up. Can they get it out of space? Got him.
They're hunting.
He's got
Holding
him,
the ball.
paid.
Yep.
That is a huge tackle. So he wraps him up. Looks to play on quickly. Centering kick. He's got to get there, and he does. It's well weighted. Finds Farrell. Farrell across the face. Does well to find Roberts. This is what we saw last weekend. We saw this absolute transformation from Ngukurr this late in the quarter, and he does. He finds Ngukurr. Ngukurr hands it off quickly back to Farrell. Farrell, short, sharp kick. Doesn't really reach, but they might have an option to spin it around.
Daniels. I reckon it's just hit the post. Just nicked that post there. So Chris Daniels setting the place on fire there.
So we'll have an option here. Camels need control of this football, and as you said, Gav, they've got to actually start attacking hard.
Yeah. Just going to keep getting peppered.
Just had a couple of people look at me from the grandstand next to me, Gav. I think I'm getting too excited, so want to rein it back a bit. How's the pressure here from
Good
Ngukurr?
kick, really good kick, well weighted.
Very well done. Good from Mitch Carlin too to keep hands on that when he could feel that ever-looming presence of Cedric Robertson. Again, slowing the football down. 3 minutes, 23 seconds. Nice, clean football.
Oh, it's going to be...
No, it's an accident there. Surely the umpire can read that. Symes hands it off, steps around.
Good pressure.
Really well done. Pushes that one forward. It's just about who can get under it. O'Shea looking for options. Surges the ball forward. And the mark's
Great
taken.
mark. Joshy
Beautiful
Carlin.
mark. Well, you can see the cramps are starting to appear here. Everything's getting a bit stiff. It's been a hard game of football.
Been asked to move it on.
Across the face, it will be turned over you to shoot. Yes.
Yeah. Well umpired by umpire Stevenson then.
Ngukurr here looking for some kind of direction of path. They've got a good amount of numbers around the
Robinson.
football. Good work there from Lingari. O'Shea wrapped up quickly and tackles paid. They've got to move quick. Advantage paid. It'll bounce into space here. Doesn't bounce favourably for Robertson. Robertson doing what he can to keep control of the football. Bounces out of space. You can see the effort, the follow-up effort there. Ngukurr Bulldogs surging forward. It hasn't come off the boot the way he would have liked. Cleaned up there, but he's under pressure. What's the umpire said? Umpire said that'll be mine. It'll be a ball up.
He was tackled as soon as he grabbed it there, so he didn't have the prior opportunity.
No.
And Ngukurr's been able to keep it in their forward 50 though.
Here we go. 1 minute, 54 seconds. Ball goes up. Lingari. Goes high. There's no one under it but a Camel. Camels need to keep control of this football to keep their hands on the silverware. Really well done. That looks like Walsh. Walsh looking for options. As I said, 1 minute, 30 seconds to go.
Nice and high.
Ball goes up. How's the
ripping
flush?
grab.
Wareham, he's been very impressive today, Gav. Lachlan Wareham.
He's had a great game.
Stood up when it's necessary.
I was about to say the same thing.
Took the words right out of your mouth. Ball goes forward. Again, on the deck, Ngukurr just absolutely doing anything they can to surge this ball forward. They never say die. Ball goes up again, picked up there nicely by Roberts. Roberts into space. It's a contest. He's held off the football. Here we go. Oh! What's the call? Umpire says yes. Was that Daniels again?
Yeah, I didn't quite pick who it was.
Neither did I, but it's another goal. We have 42 seconds left. It's a 2-goal there, Gav. 2.5, nearly 3.
They needed it straight out of the centre. It's going to be very tough.
They've got to be quick. They've got to be quick, and I don't know if they've got enough in them to get over.
Just a little bit later.
See, there's a few hugs happening here for the Camels. They've worked hard all season. I guess, as I said, minor premiers. They came into this game as favourites. They're versing the reigning premiers from last season. The ball goes up. Robinson, Kelly, pretty even in the ruck contest. No clear winner. It goes into space. Robertson, been influential all day. He takes
Great
it,
mark.
But he's got to go quick 5 seconds.
No, push, and 50 metres off the ball action. So bit of undiscipline at the end. There's the siren.
There's the siren. Camels have done it.
And
the Camels are your 2024 SunCable Big Rivers Football League premiers. They will take home the silverware tonight, and what a phenomenal resurgence from Ngukurr in that quarter, but unfortunately too little too late.
Just a little bit too late, and they couldn't quite make it. But what a ripping game. What
Massive.
A ripping end to this season down here in the SunCable Big Rivers Footy League.
Fantastic effort, and it's good to see players. They're all getting around each other. They're happy. They're all getting around each other and celebrating the fantastic win. The Camels couldn't be happier as well, so it's good to see them take home the silverware this year. A few standouts for you, Gav. Any special mentions?
Will Robinson, like that.
Yeah.
His defensive work, being that kick behind the play, making sure he was there to take those marks, was absolutely phenomenal.
Completely agree, and I think, they had a good share of goal kickers across the board too. Josh Carlin slotting 3, Wareham slotting 3, Oliver O'Shea slotting 2, but a good distribution of goal kickers. On top of that, Harry McKimmie, Tristan Warner, Jake Seed and Ricky Walsh. So really good reward for effort across the board there. There wasn't a standout. It was a good share of play, and the Camels just played their style of football, where maybe they fell into the Ngukurr trap a few times along the way, but Camels just were really dominant.
100%. And when Ngukurr did get up and going, except in that last 5 minutes of the game, the Camels were able to slow it down, take some big marks, make sure they got that hard contested ball, and then look to spread the ball out, spread the kicks out, and they did a really, really good job. So, and that was, that was probably the difference, being that little bit harder at the ball, making sure they got there, and then obviously those big clunks, Harry McKinney, Will Robinson, and Brock Reynolds, and Wareham up forward, just clunking them, was a really, really good.
And you've got to think from a Will Robinson perspective, he spent a bit of time on the bench in the 3rd or 2nd, where he was replaced by Wareham in the ruck, but just his influence on the game. I think you mentioned him straight off the bat. You look at these fellas getting around each other, they're just so happy to get there. It's been a tough season and they've just got there. From my perspective, from a Ngukurr perspective, outstanding performances again across the board. They had really consistent. For me, one of the biggest standouts would have been the work done by Cedric Robinson. Not a huge goal scorer, but his influence on the game, significant.
He stepped up when every time Ngukurr were going forward and going strong, that is when he stepped up.
100%.
Another one that, you don't hear about as much. Like we know the Kirtley Silvers, we know the Bobby Nunjabars, but young Chris Daniels and Dean Daniels, both of them up forward were really good options, and especially considering they're giving away a lot of height and a lot of size when they're playing a bigger bodied size like Camels, and they've done an amazing job.
No, spectacular. I completely agree. I think that their impact, the pocket rockets, essentially, what they can provide to that side and what they did provide today. Probably a few other considerations for mention would be number 12 in Jake Farrell and Naramiah Farrell, number 16 with the hair. I think that their impact around the football, while they may not have been the ones slotting the goals, their impact around the ground was seen.
100%. And, it's great. Like, Big Rivers footy's tough footy. There's a couple of sides that are standouts. You've got the Arnhem Crows that have come up really well, but Camels and Ngukurr for the last 3 years have been right up there all the time, and it's great to see that after a hard fought season, they're getting around each other like they are.
Yeah, 100%. This is a huge moment here too, Gav. I think it's there's something really nice about seeing these two teams come together like this after this game and watching them come together and sharing experiences and celebrate each other for making it this far. And look, want to congratulate one more time, just a huge congratulations to the Katherine Camels, your 2024 BRFL SunCable Senior Men's Premiers. Congratulations, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to host you this afternoon. My name is Tara Harris, joined by Gavin May in the commentary box. Gav, thrilled to have you here. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks, Tara. It's been great.
Awesome. All right, we'll catch you next year, Gav. Next year, back in action, bigger and better. Let's go.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, folks.
I'll tell you the other Roberts Ngukurr, which is they won a little bit good, but it has to be from number 9. Number 9 did a lot in the right spot. Kimberley or Kimberley. But yeah, 100%. Can we rank this now or? Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
All right, we've got to clean everything up so no one can go through. That's all right, I'll redo it.
I'll think of myself too. Just give me.
That'll fit, won't it? Just join it up.
When's the last time you had it?
Right there.
Behind it. Yeah, all right. I'll do it.
Just join it. Easy.
Wait for me, Tara. What'd you say?
Wait for me.
Oh. Is it going to make it? No. Yeah, I can do it. It's all right.
Let's see, Shannon. So what am I? I'm doing the.
Yeah, you're with me, mate. You're doing the medals and you're doing the reading. You want to read the numbers or plays? Or?
No, well, you can do that if you want.
All right, up to you. And you do the medals?
The coach.
I'll do the medals.
Yeah, the coach will do it, probably.
Yeah.
I'll make Mal do it.
Yeah, the coach.
It's Mal. I'll make him do it.
Yeah, make No, I'll just do what the umpires and
yeah, give the medals.
I'm on your way. Is he standing in your way the whole time? Yeah. Where's Tim gone? Get the car.
Toilet.
Do you need this to help pack down?
I'm close. Right.
What a fantastic game of football. What a great way to finish the season down here in the 2024 SunCable BRFL City League. Katherine Camels come out premiers for this season, 13,987 to 11,470. AFLNT would like to thank our sponsors, SunCable, Katherine West Board, and their club. You know a lot of that club comes from a long way away, so in this competition. It's such a vibrant competition from such a large region. If you just go to Victoria, First up today, we'd like to thank our umpires. We'd like them to come forward to get in. Field umpires Aaron Crouch, Brett Stevenson, James Allen. Field umpires Aaron Morris, Chris Miles, Mark Richardson, and Peter Buckley and Ryan Brennan as our goal umpires. Is our umpires getting in the game?
I go as well.
I'd like to now call forward the Ngukurr Bulldogs coach. And referee to say a few words.
I want to say thank you, Camel. A good game and stuff like that. Doesn't matter. We didn't get the win today, but we struggled this morning, every week. How much these guys put in the effort, 5 o'clock in the morning and all that. You guys can select rest all day and have an hour for the game. Referee was doing all everything, but what did you guys say? We didn't expect you to come and get to the final this year. Of our own, putting some situations and stuff like that. That's why we have to remember our girls women's team this year. But we're building. I really didn't expect this, but for adults to make it the red club, we're satisfied with that. But we'll come back next year, strong and better. Thank you, Camels.
As I said before, there's a lot of movement, a lot of travel for a lot of our teams here at the Big River League. So certainly acknowledge that. I'd now like to hand over to Gray Morris to present the Morris Medal for the best on ground today.
Congratulations, both sides. It's good game of football. I reckon another 5 minutes and the Camels might have been a bit right. But the winner of the 2024 Morris Medal is number 21 from the Camels, Will Robinson.
Yeah, just first of all, that was a great game. Well done, fellas. A lot of planning and time and effort goes into varsity guys, so I really respect that. So our fellas, yeah, that was unreal. What a great season. So good play footy up here in nice and country. So well done. Thanks to the league and thanks to all the supporters. So thanks, Lee. I'd now like to invite up the Premiership coach, Malcolm Fox, just to say a few words. Great man. A lot of people don't realise how he's probably one of the great players
Number 2, Ned Ashworth. Number 3, Josh Carlin. Number 5, Wayne Roses. Number 6, Big Red. Number 7, Tim Bragg. Geordie Madman Thompson. Number 9, Harry McKinney. Number 10, Mr. Intercept, Brock Reynolds. Number 12, youngest bloke in the park, James Brahead. Tricky. Riley Ross, 16. Lachlan. Nope. That's why we call him Smokey, I suppose. 18, Dan Gould. 20, Mighty Mitch Taylor. I don't really want to call this bloke today. Well done today. Robinson.
As soon as she's done the run photo, she'll announce in the car.
Bad guy.
Yes. And I'm overseas